everybody, welcome back to Cryptid Tales. My name is Amber Beckrud, and today I'm actually kind of excited about this one. If you know any of us here at SOR, and I should hope that you do now, you know that we love mysteries, and not just mysteries about animals or weird creatures or aliens, but mysteries about people in general. If you tuned in back in April when I had my first SOR interview, you would know that we talked about missing people up in Alaska. Now, this one isn't really a missing persons case, but it is something that I think is one of the most interesting cases out of Canada that I've heard in a really long time. Now, what I am talking about is Jerome the Mystery Man. Jerome was a gentleman found in Nova Scotia on the beach by an 8-year-old boy. Now, what makes Jerome so incredibly different is that he was missing his legs, and when he was questioned, no answer. He didn't seem to know English, French, Italian, Spanish. No matter what language anybody tried to speak to him, he would not talk. The most he would do is grunt and said some semblance of what sounded like Jerome, hence what he was named. Now, what happened and what makes him so different is that Jerome was amputated from the knees down, and with the evidence that it had actually been done by a skilled surgeon, so it wasn't deformed or anything like that. It was perfect, the perfect amputation that you could even imagine. Now, this gained a huge amount of attraction. People used to come and visit and see Jerome and try and figure out who this man was. He was stated to have had hands too soft to be a laborer, and he also seemed almost Mediterranean in appearance. So that led to many theories about where he could have come from, how he ended up on the shores of Nova Scotia, and just all around confusion of the area. There was a lot of different things that suggested that maybe he was part of a native tribe along the coast somewhere who had gone out fishing and, had been cast away by his village. Or there are stories that maybe he was a sailor who tried to commit mutiny and they cut off his legs and threw him overboard. Now, because of Jerome's muteness, they figured that maybe they could get him to talk. Times were hard back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and so he got bounced around from family to family, tossed around like a ship at sea. Then he finally came to rest in the home of Jean-Nicolas. Now, this is when he became the favorite of the household. He wouldn't speak, wouldn't talk, wouldn't interact, but all of the ladies in the house absolutely adored him. They would wait on him, they would tell him stories, and he seemed to not mind at all. Once Jean's wife died, he was then taken back to Europe, and he went to stay with a couple who then kept him on and actually had people pay fees to come and see this mystery man and try and get a look at him. Quite a circus sideshow attraction, if you ask me, and of course, he spent the rest of his life doing this until he passed away in 1912. Now, all of this seems pretty fishy to me. Honestly, I'm not really sure what I want to think was the reason. I don't know if maybe he was a sailor who got mutinied, or he was a First Nations man who had been cast out of his tribe. Nobody really knows. And of course, because it happened so long ago, we will never know, likely. Now, my next and ultimate thought is, who was he? Nobody really knows. If you think that you have a theory on who Jerome might be and why he ended up in Digby Neck, Nova Scotia, of all places, please let me know down below in the comment section. Of course, if you have other weird and creepy people who you want me to cover, leave those down there too. And as always, I would like to send out a huge shout out to Ron Bumblefoot THAL for the music for my Cryptid Tales episodes, as well as all of SOR's music. And don't forget, you can tune in to SOR every single day of the week. That's right, you will never miss it. And if you did miss an episode, we have free archives right here on YouTube. But you can also check them out on Spreaker or on our website. Now, that being said, please do not forget to check out my social media and SOR's social media on all of these links. Mine's pretty simple, it's just my name at every single one of them. SOR's is also pretty simple. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and then head over to my channel and hit the subscribe button as well, because I have a lot of new fun, exciting content coming pretty soon, and I'm really excited about it. I think that is it for now. I cannot wait to keep bringing you guys more and more episodes like these. I have a couple of alien ones coming up, and I'm really excited to get into the weird and spooky for Halloween this year. So, I might just throw a couple extra episodes at you in October, just to celebrate a little bit more. I can't thank you guys ever so much for being here and seeing all of these episodes as they come out and supporting me in my journey to become another SOR crew member. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next video.